Good morning, student. Today I want to explain differentiability. In my previous class, I explained continuity. Now, in this class, I want to explain what is differentiability of a function. Let fx be a real valued function defined on AB in an interval AB if C be any point C belongs to AB. C is any point belongs to AB in the interval AB, then fx is differentiable at x equals to C if this is number one condition, limit x tends to C fx minus fc over x minus c exists, or second condition, you can prove any one. Limit h tends to 0 if c minus h minus fc over c minus h minus c. It is left hand derivative equals to right hand derivative limit h tends to 0 if c plus h minus fc over c plus h minus c. We shall do sums with this, taking this formula. You can prove taking this also. In this formula we can prove the differentiability of a function. Let us do first sum. Sum number 1. Here f(x) equals to mod x, when x mod x, when x greater than equals to 0 and equals to minus x when x less than 0. In this is a function when fx is mod x and when minus x when x less than 0. We can prove continuity or differentiability. For continuity, or differentiability, both I am trying to prove. When for continuity, limit x tends to 0, for left hand limit x tends to 0 negative, you have to take this limit x tends to 0 negative fx equals to minus x, limit x tends to 0 minus x equals to 0, and right hand limit x tends to 0 positive fx equals to limit x tends to 0 positive when x greater than 0, this is x, and when x less than 0, this is minus x, mod means. So you have to take x equals to x is 0, it is 0. Therefore left hand limit equals to right hand limit, then it is continuous. Therefore it is fx is continuous. It is fx is continuous. For derivative, differentiability I am trying to prove left hand derivative, limit x tends to 0 negative, limit x 0 negative fx minus fc over x minus 0. 0 negative, we have to take 0, that is minus x minus 0 over x, that is minus 1, and right hand derivative, limit x tends to 0 positive, we can write fx minus f0, this is fc minus f0 over x minus 0. Fx is, for positive value, it is x, that is x minus 0 by x minus 0, that is 1. So here left hand derivative and right hand derivative, therefore left hand derivative not equals to right hand derivative, therefore discontinuous. It is not, we can say it is not differentiable. Not differentiable. In this case, we can say it is different. It is continuous function and it is not differentiable. Next, sum number 2. Fx equals to x minus 1 when x less than 2, 2x minus 3 when x greater than equals to 2, when x greater than equals to 2. Left hand derivative or less than. Left hand derivative, limit x tends to 2 to the power negative, we have to take fx equals to fx minus f2 over x minus 2 equals to fx negative, we have to take this, that is x minus 1, f2 we have to take 2 minus 1 over x minus 2, that is equals to x minus 1 by x minus 2, that is x minus 2 by x minus 2, that is 1. But right hand derivative, limit x tends to 2 to the power positive, we have to, for 2 to the power positive, we have to take this value, this function fx equals to fx minus f2 over x minus 2. Limit x tends to 2, limit x tends to 2 equals to fx, you have to take 2x minus 3 minus f2 is 4, 2 into 2 minus 3 by x minus 2, that is 2x minus 3 minus 1 over x minus 2, that is 2x minus 4 over x minus 2, that is 2 bracket x minus 2 over x minus 2, that is 2. In this case, this is 1, this is 2. Therefore, left hand derivative not equals to right hand derivative. Therefore, it not differentiable. Therefore, the function fx is not differentiable. So in this case, fx is this condition, here we have to prove that this fx, left hand derivative and right hand derivative, they are not equal, therefore this is not differentiable. Then sum number 3. Here fx equals to x mod x equals to minus x square when x greater than equals to 0, x mod x is x square, and when less than 0, this is minus x square. X mod x equals to x square, this is minus x square. When x less than 0, mod x value is minus x, that is minus x square. Now let us try to prove left hand derivative. Left hand derivative, limit x tends to 0 to the power negative fx equals to limit x tends to 0 to the power negative, we have to take minus fx minus f0 over x minus 0. Here fx is a minus x, fx is minus x square. Minus x square minus f0 is 0 over x minus 0. It is x minus 0 over x minus 0. That is minus x square over x. That is minus x equals to 0. Limit x tends to 0. That is 0. right hand derivative limit x tends to 0 to the power positive fx equals to limit x tends to 0 fx minus f0 over x minus 0. 0 positive, you have to take x square, that is x square minus 0 over x minus 0, that is x. Their limit x tends to 0, that is 0. Therefore, left hand derivative equals to right hand derivative. Therefore, fx is continuous. In this case, we can say fx is continuous because left hand derivative is 0, right hand derivative is coming also 0 using this formula. Next, sum number 4. Is very good sum. Here fx equals to 1 plus x if x less than equals to 2, or 5 minus x if x greater than 2. Just like previous sum, left hand derivative limit x tends to 2 to the power negative fx equals to limit x tends to 2. 2 to the power negative will take this fx minus fc over x minus c. Here fx is 5 minus x minus fc is 5 minus 2 over x minus 2, that is 5 minus x minus 3 by x minus 2, that is minus x plus 2 by x minus 2 equals to minus x minus 2 by x minus 2, that is minus 1. Left hand derivative is coming minus 1. Similarly, right hand derivative limit x tends to 2 to the power positive fx equals to limit x tends to 2 fx minus fc, sorry, this is f2 x minus 2. Here fx is 1 plus x minus f2 is 1 plus 2 by x minus 2, that is 1 plus x minus 3 by x minus 2, that is x minus 2 over x minus 2, that is 1. In this case, x minus 2 over x minus 2, in this case this is coming 1 plus x over minus 3, that is 1 plus x minus 3, that is 1. Therefore, left hand derivative not equals to right hand derivative. Therefore, here fx is not continuous, not differentiable. So, in this way, we can prove any function of fx, is it either differentiable or not differentiable, continuous or not continuous. In this way, we limit the continuity and differentiability of a function we can prove.